Ontario is now amending a bill aimed at ramping up production of critical minerals after facing fierce opposition from Indigenous groups. Bill 5 originally aimed to establish what they call special economic zones that would allow developments to be largely exempt from provincial law. Now the provincial government says it will create a new category of zone to address concerns. Joining me now with more on this is Grand Chief of the Anishinaabe Nation, Alvin Fiddler. Good morning to you. Alvin, can you hear me?
Good morning. I can hear you.
Good. Well, it's great to have you on the show and to have your thoughts this morning. Take me back a little bit. What were the original concerns with Bill 5?
There's a lot of concerns about Bill 5. I think the first one is just the total disregard that they've shown with regards to their own responsibilities under a treaty, and also the obligations that they have to properly consult with First Nations under NDRIP, the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, but also just the total disrespect that they've shown to our leadership right throughout this process.
So, Alvin, the amendment to this bill, and I'm going to read it here, quote, regulations under this act shall be made in a manner consistent with the recognition and affirmation of existing Aboriginal treaty rights in Section 35 of the Constitution Act 1982, including the duty to consult. So when you hear that and you read that, does this amendment address the concerns?
Not at all. Like it's, they want to consult after the fact, which is even more insulting. For them to propose these amendments at the 11th hour is just unacceptable, and they won't really spell out in their proposed amendments how they will consult. And we just witnessed yesterday, for example, that the committee members or the government committee members voted down an amendment to hold additional hearings to give us more time to be involved in this process, so we know exactly where they're coming from. That they just want to ram this bill through and try to finalize it before the summer breaks.
Anishinaabe Nation represents 49 First Nations in Northern Ontario, including those whose traditional territories cover the Ring of Fire. You've previously said if this bill is passed, there will be confrontation on the ground. What does your response plan look like at this point?
I think our response plan will cover everything. Like we need to. I know our leadership. I'm here in Sault Ste. Marie this morning, meeting with the Mushkegowuk leadership. They had a long discussion about this yesterday, and I think that's a discussion that we're having right across the land territory. That our leadership are preparing to look at all options if and when this bill does become law.
Are you completely opposed to development in the region, or are there certain concessions or reassurances that you are willing to work with?
I think our leadership has been, they've been pretty consistent in their messaging right throughout that we are not necessarily opposed to any type of development in our territory. But our communities need to be in the driver's seat. They need to be empowered to be able to dictate the process and how they want to be involved, and how do you want to see development happen in their respective territories.
Well, Grand Chief Alvin Fiddler, thank you. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.